Hi, ARK fans. Welcome to ARK Invest Daily, your daily dose of ARK information. Today is Saturday. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. And on Saturdays, we bring Spotlight series. And the Spotlight is on ARKX today. So we'll go over all the companies that ARKX has, how they have been ranking, how they have been trading. It came into existence very recently, guys. We have been waiting for this forever. But let's see how it is doing for initial couple of weeks that it came into existence. Talk about maybe top 5 companies that it has, and yeah, take a look at it via various charts that we always do for other funds. ARKX has been lagging, so stay with me, and I'll see you on the other side. Please like and subscribe. Hi, ARK fans, welcome back. And in ARK summary section, we take a look at high level information, but today's spotlight series, so we're going to skip over these things and take a look at directly the pie chart. And we know the RK is the biggest position, biggest ETF that they have, followed by genomics, next generation web, fintech, robotics, print and Israel. But there is a new one here, guys. So this was started. Let's find out when was this started. This was started on 31st March 31st. Actually, the data comes late, so it could be one day before March 31st. This is when on some Tuesday, I think, or Wednesday it was started. But anyways, so ARKX is not an old ETF. It's just 2 weeks in, 2 weeks young, and it's already bigger than Israel and print. So as you can see, the share of Israel is 0.7 and print is 1.2 again. But if I increase one more decimal point, you will see that ARKX is bigger than print, which looks like it is same, but it is not. So that's ARKX, guys. Very small slice of the whole pie right now, of the $50 billion pie. It's not even 1 billion right now. But that's how I guess they start, and they always do long-term bets, 5-year bets, and hence hopefully it gets bigger at later point in time. So now let's take a look at the companies that are present in ARKX, right? So when I select this chart readjusts itself to show only ARKX companies, and starting with Trimble, which is their number one company. It's actually agricultural company and it also specializes in lots of other things. It's actually hardware software company that is agnostic of any particular industry, but agriculture is probably their biggest area that they work in. They are also into other industries as well. If you look at their wiki description of this company on the wiki. Next is 3D printing ETF. So they have their own printing ETF, which is PRNT, inside this ETF. So this is not just a grouping of companies, guys. This also has ETF in it, which means it has another big grouping of the companies inside it. So that's number 2 rank in ARKX. Then you have Kratos Defense and Securities. This company specializes in unmanned weapons, and is in defense sector, obviously, and they specialize in satellite communications as well, and hence that is why this is present here. L3 Harris, again, defense and defense contracting company. So the companies that are present in this ETF are not just directly related to space exploration. They also are the beneficiaries of space exploration. So all these defense companies could be helped a lot by space exploration. Same thing for JD, for example. Same thing for other companies like Amazon, Alphabet, even Netflix in it. Virgin Galactic is more direct space exploration company. I'm pretty sure as soon as Elon Musk makes SpaceX public, SpaceX would be number one position in this fund, number one, and by far, like Tesla in other ETFs. SpaceX would be in this. So let's see whether that happens, or he ends up combining all these group of companies and having only one ticker symbol. That was also an interesting thought, he said, Elon Musk, in one of the tweets. So we'll find out what happens in future, but super interesting future for sure. This is very futuristic, super exciting, that we are having the backing of ARK Invest in such an industry which is very nascent right now, very initial stages of it, space exploration, and slowly I think everybody would get on it. Amazon is on it as well, in terms of their Blue Origin company, so that's why you have Amazon here, and Virgin Galactic, obviously. So there are several companies that are directly related to space exploration, and then there are the ones that are beneficiaries of it. So keep that in mind, guys. So this is the company that made a big news that, oh, how come Dairy is in ARKX, and people like Jim Cramer and many others were completely just butchering Cathie Wood and ARKX ETF on Twitter because of this company being present there. This is again an agricultural company which could take benefits of satellite connectivity and could have um, things like various agriculture equipment which is enabled with satellite communication, and it's unmanned and is able to do a lot of things autonomously, right? So yeah, keep that in mind. Even I was actually swayed the other way, like, how come you have Netflix here? And I was trying to make fun, saying that, oh, how come, well, maybe they'll make a movie on space exploration. But the truth is, more internet connectivity we have, more satellite connections we have, more benefits to these, more power to these companies to make their service available in the farthest corners of the world, like Netflix. It's probably not even present in several countries just because internet connectivity is really bad, and they would want to reach every person on Earth. So yeah, all these companies can be benefited by space exploration for sure. So those are the companies. Let's quickly go over spotlight section. I think you guys are all aware of this. Wait, let me go back and uncheck this quickly. Go here, and then let's take a look at. Let's slice it by ETFs and see where um, ARKX sits in terms of ranking of all the 8 ETFs that they have. So these are all the ETFs that they have. Let's highlight ARKX a little bit. So the three charts that you see are share count, stock price trend, and market value trend. So when we are looking at it company by company, it makes more sense that we look at shares count, stock price of the company, and market value of the company. But when you're looking at by ETF, these first two charts may not make a lot of sense. But let's take a look at it just to get the perspective. I'll highlight ARKX out of these and see in number of shares, it's very low compared to others at the lowest level. But that doesn't say much about the quality or the confidence or the investment level. It's just that some of the companies are have high stock price, and hence the shares count is less. Stock price, in stock price, you'll see this is average of all the companies present inside the ETF. So this doesn't make a lot of sense either, but just tells you that ARKX level of companies, the price, they are somewhere in the middle in terms of stock price of the companies, average stock price of the companies. They are on the pricier levels. There are those companies have high stock prices compared to one, two, three, four or five other ETFs. Now, in terms of confidence, this is the one that we should really look at when we look at ETFs. Yes, ARK-K is the one that is the biggest, and they have full confidence in a lot of investment there. ARKX is the one that they just started, and it is gaining value, and it is getting bigger than other ETFs already, bigger than Israel and Print, which are right here. So yeah, we'll see how this curves in future, how it goes in future. And then in the ranking of the companies, as you can see, this is where it started. All the companies very low investment initially, and they have been growing over time. First few days they bought a lot more, and now kind of stabling out. Let's see how they buy more and more companies, even more in future, positions in more and more companies. So that's ARKX in terms of this chart. There is another way to look at ARKX is, let's see, yeah, this one. This is the heat chart, and it shows you, let's say today minus, let's say 7 days maybe, or 10 days, maybe that's when it started. So it's looking very green. There is no red since the time it started, and Trimble being their biggest position, 52 million there. Actually, yeah, it is 36. The next highest is 3D printing, but we'll see if anything turns red. We'll keep monitoring it on daily basis. This is their overall breakdown of companies and weightages. So that was your daily dose, guys. Thank you so much. If you want me to explore the companies of space exploration again, let me know. I can hover over each one of them so you can see the trends. But that probably will make sense once we have more and more data. We'll probably do another episode on ARKX, ARK Invest positions, maybe a month from now or so, just to see how they are trending. But we'll keep an eye on it on daily basis as well, in daily episodes, just at a high level though. just for the heartbeat purpose, and if there are any surprises or any new companies that they add. Okay, cool. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. And thank you so much. Please like and subscribe and support this new channel. And goodbye. Have a great weekend.